In the Gospels, it tells a story about Jesus who's walking along and he's hungry. And in the distance, he spots a fig tree. Now, it was a little bit out of season this time of year for the figs to be in, but this particular tree had leaves. If you know anything about the fig tree, when the leaves come in, so does the fruit. So there was an expectation that when Jesus would go to this tree, that this tree would carry what he needed, food. Well, Jesus goes to the tree, and as we all know, he finds upon closer inspection, it bore no fruit, and he cursed the fig tree. And for a long time, I didn't understand what in the world did that mean. And why would you curse a fig tree because it didn't have any fruit? It was out of season. And he started dealing with me about that for myself. And he showed me that for a long time, I was the fig tree. I was going to church every Sunday and Wednesday. I was living my best Christian life. I was going through the motions of a Christian walk with Christ. But I did not have a relationship with Christ. So when you looked at me from afar, I looked like I had it together. I knew who God was. I read the Bible. So I had leaves. But I didn't have a relationship with him yet. It takes a relationship to have fruit. And what I found was, when I was a barren fig tree, that when trials or tests would come against me, I would have to rely on seasoned saints to pray for me because I didn't have any power of my own. I didn't have any spiritual fruit. And so there came a time when I wanted more. I wanted more than just to be a barren tree. I wanted to be able to pray myself out of those situations. I wanted to be used of God like I saw those seasoned saints used of God. And so I had to bear myself. And how do I achieve this? And it was very, very simple. I just had to prioritize my relationship with God. And what that looked like for me is that I had to get into a habit where God gets my first fruits of every day. Every day I grab my cup of coffee and I get in his word. I have to spend time with my Father to have a relationship with him. Because just like when you were courting your spouse, you can't get to know someone if you don't spend time with them. So I urge you today, if you're hungry and you want more, I challenge you, change your habits. Get in the word every single day. And for me, the first fruits of my day is the best because he takes the rest of the day to show himself through that scripture he gave me first thing in the morning. Just pick a book in the Bible. Just start reading it. Start somewhere. And you watch and see if your fruit doesn't start coming in.